AI will do for them. We're excited about what AI will do for business. Introducing Watson X, a platform designed to ultimately help us respond quicker and HR repetitive tasks in less time.
Like coming back from an injury, you working on the strong leg will maintain the strength. I forgot the name of it. It's like a specific name, but it maintains the strength. Of course, not the definition and shit of the knee or of the leg, but it maintains strength in the weak leg as you recover. That's like one key to whoever, you know, come back from an injury or whatever. That's one thing to keep in mind. Like, don't just stop working out. You know what I'm saying? Like, make sure you continue to work on that strong leg. Of course, you don't want too much of an imbalance, but you can maintain the strength in the opposite leg while you're out.
Visit D.com/hire. Meet the Genetics. Lead some of the brightest minds in medicine. This is a leading healthcare system with 5 national incomes where biotech innovates daily, and our doctors teach at Harvard Medical School, and physicians do the world share
Your rush sunscreen blocks up to 98% of UVB rays and helps prevent physical sun damage.
So my season went pretty well. Last year we actually were 22-9, so we had a solid team too. Like, we were pretty undersized. We're in a solid conference. Georgia conference it's not that bad. It usually goes like Florida, which I was at Daytona State the year prior to that. Florida, Texas, and then like Kansas, and then like the independent JUCOs. Georgia's not too far from like those type of JUCOs. We played them during the regular season, but we were 22-9. Things were going well. Off rip, I got a concussion. Like the first, I think it was right after pro day, I had a concussion. That set me back a good like two months. I say 2 months. I wasn't practicing. I wasn't doing anything. I was just going through it in my room, in a small little box type room, and yeah. So I was out. I missed a good like 4 games. I missed all the jamborees. So I missed the most important, pretty much the most important, like I'll say the most important part of JUCO, if you're in like a JUCO that I was at in Georgia, would be the jamborees. So you playing in front of a good like 10, no, not 10, a good like 50 plus Division I schools, maybe even more each jamboree. And that's where like you get your name like buzzing. That's what happened to me at Daytona. Like I was killing at pro day. There was a good like 25 plus schools in that. I was killing there, so my name was starting to, you know, buzz around like the JUCO world, and then the jamborees I was killing as well. So yeah, pretty much like if you do good in the jamborees, you'll more than likely have schools follow you throughout the year. So at Albany, we're doing pretty solid. I think I played the 5th game of the season. I was a little lightheaded. I was way out of shape, and eventually Coach saw like he can really help us at the PG spot because our other point guard was hurt as well. So what's it called? So after the 5th game, I continued to finally get back in shape after my concussion. I didn't have too much in-game action, so it took me a little bit to get used to it. Like I said, I missed all the jamborees and stuff. So February 16th of my last JUCO at Albany Tech. There was like 9 games left. I went to go take a charge. We were winning. I think we were winning by like 10 or something. It was a close game. I went to go take a charge, and dude tried to like avoid my body, and he like clipped my knee, and it like went in slightly, and then I just fell. At the time it was like a weird click. I was like, whoa, that felt weird. So then that's when like as I continued to play defense, play hard, things just continued to get worse. Like I kept getting slower, I was getting blown by. So I went from like 30 minutes a game to like 35 minutes a game to like 10, 15, 5, and then barely even playing just because I couldn't stay in front of anyone. And I knew there was something wrong with my knee, but I had to wait until the end of the season to pretty much get an MRI, and they told me the same thing. It was a lateral torn meniscus, and then I just recently got surgery 2.5 weeks ago, and now I'm here, man. I'm back, I'm grinding, and I'm I'm gonna sit out pretty much. There's no point in me going to college this year because regardless, I'm gonna have to probably redshirt. So I just told myself, you know, I'm gonna get back healthy, and then you guys are gonna end up seeing where I end up. Right now, I'm working out Monday, Tuesday, take Wednesday off. Honestly, I think I'm gonna go back to 3 days because I'm only on one leg. I can't make it too much of an imbalance, even though it does strengthen the weak leg. So I'll probably do Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Right now, I'm doing Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah, and then I'll do form shots. I'll get in the gym. I'll do form shots. Of course, I can't jump. I can't do anything like that. So yeah, I'm doing 2 a days pretty much for now, but it's really like low impact. Like of course I can't move well, so it's a lot of like sitting in the chair doing a lot of form shots. And then as you see me in the weight room, I'm doing just stuff like that to continue like stay fit, you know, stay ready. At first so when I first came back, so when I was in Florida, when I first came back, I couldn't walk. Like when I first came back from Georgia, I started working out on it. I was waiting for my MRI result. I started working out on it, jumping, doing everything I normally did because I thought it was, you know, maybe just a little tweak or a strain, something. So at first I couldn't walk, bro. Like I was in crutches. My boy was taking me everywhere. My mom, like that was hard. And just throughout the whole entire summer back in Florida, it was a lot of like ups and downs, ups and downs. But I was staying locked in, making sure like I prepared myself for the surgery part. So like coming into surgery, like I already knew like I was mentally prepared 100%, even if it was an ACL, because at first they were trying to tell me it was an ACL and it might be a meniscus because it wasn't stable. They did a little check to see if it was not stable or if it was stable or not. So I was 100% mentally prepared. Like I had my routine like already mapped out in my head. So I prepared really well. Like even like the first 2 weeks of surgery, it was hurting. They put like a nerve block in my knee, so I couldn't feel the pain at all. And then I was alternating Tylenol, Advil, and yeah, man, I'm good. Like I'm back to working within the first 2 weeks. So the process is definitely going a lot faster than I thought. The time frame from like around 5 to 6 months, but I think I'll be back. Not 100%, but like a good, like at least 90% within the next 3 months, 100%. Just because of the way I'm eating, the way I'm sleeping, like I'm doing all the right things. You know, eventually you do those little small wins, it leads to, you know, success. So that's what I've been doing. I've been eating right, clean as heck, hydrating, sleeping well, doing everything as good as possible as I can. You know, control what I can control. And yeah, so around probably 100%, probably like within the next 4 months. So I think it's January. Shoot, I watch a lot of film, especially now that I'm hurt. All I do is watch basketball. Like my dad be getting tight about it. Like he gets mad all the time just because there's always ball just on the TV. So I'm watching a lot of film. I'm studying a lot, studying where I'm going next, the guards there, what their tendencies are, what type of looks I'm gonna be getting, and I picked up reading. I'm reading a lot too as well. Right now I'm reading the book by Patrick E. David. It's called The Next 5 Moves. It's like an entrepreneur book. I fell in love with that book. Playing chess, like just little stuff like that. Visiting my brother, just stuff like that. Whenever I'm not hooping, but like doing form shots, lifting. That's keeping my mind sharp. I do even word puzzles. Like I'm trying to do as much stuff as possible to make sure I'm bettering myself day by day. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, just make sure you guys stay tuned. Like I said, I won't be playing this year. I'll just be getting healthy, and then eventually you guys see where I'm going within the next few months. So just stay tuned, man. I got big things coming. I can't wait to let you guys know. And yeah, man, appreciate you guys all. Make sure you continue to show love. It's cool. I miss Florida. I'm not gonna lie. I miss Florida. Like I'm from New Hampshire, but like it's cool being here again. I don't know, bro. Cause
yeah, that nigga said fuck this shit.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't like it.
Is it the weather?
Oh, bro, it's overall. I hate this weather.
Alright, we'll cut out that. Yo. Nah, for real though. Say peace to your supporters though. Say deuces.
They did not say that.
You did? Alright, perfect. Alright, we good. Yeah.